Okay, today we're going to be learning how to use the Select Color tool in Photoshop. So we're going to make this picture of a balloon more like a painting. And the first thing we want to do, of course, is Control J to make a copy. And then we're going to make a blank layer on top of that. So we have the copy, which is layer 1, and then a blank layer, which is layer 2. So the way we're going to do this is we're going to select colors, and then we're going to paint that exact color on top of the selection. So let me show you how to do it first. First, you're going to go up to the top and click on Select Color Range. And let's just pick a color to start with. So what this does, it's going to give you an eyedropper. And when you click on a color, so I'm going to click on purple here, it'll show you here what it has selected. So it has selected all of this purple here and all of this purple here, and it looks like certain shades of here because this is where the color is changing a little bit. So we can increase or decrease the fuzziness. Now we wouldn't want to increase it because then when we paint, we're going to be painting basically the whole picture some shades of purple, except for these parts that are black here. We could decrease it. If we decreased it to 20, when I hit OK, it's only going to select a few pieces here. So we don't want to decrease it that much. I'm going to Control D to deselect. So I'm going to go back, Select Color Range. I'm going to click on the purple, and I think I'll do it. Let's try about 55 and hit OK. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sample that color. So I'm going to click on the eyedropper tool, or I believe you can hold down Control, no, not Control, Alt. You can hold down Alt on your keyboard and click. That's a lot easier. So just do that. And then we're going to choose the paintbrush, the brush tool. You want to make sure that the opacity is at 100%. You're on normal mode. And I'm just going to choose a really big paintbrush. And I'm going to start painting that purple color. Okay. And you see I'm painting on layer 2. So if I take off the visibility from the other layers, you can see what I'm painting. I want to make sure I get everything that's selected. Okay. I'm going to Control D. And now I'm going to go back to Select Color Range, and I'm going to select this middle purple. I'm going to increase the fuzziness just a little bit because I want to get everything. I'm going to hit OK. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm on layer 2. Again, I need to hold down Alt on my keyboard to sample that color. You want to sample every time. And then I'm going to paint everywhere that it was selected. I'm going to take the visibility off and see what I've done there. Okay, I'm going to Control D. And then I'm going to start on the next color. So I'm going to go to Select Color Range. And let's try this dark color red here. Get the whole balloon done. Okay, I'll show you a trick. So towards the end, I'm going to take the visibility off. You'll see that there's some spots that you haven't gotten. Up here in the corner, down here. But if you have the visibility off, it will not let you sample that color. If I click on the eyedropper here. So what you can do is turn the visibility back on and change the opacity way down. Okay, so you can see it's still on, and now we can sample that color. And now it turned that green. And another trick or tip, if you sample that color and then you go to Select Color Range, it automatically tries to select the color range that's the foreground color. So you can sample the color first. So I'm gonna increase the fuzziness just a little bit. I'm going to hit OK, and I made my brush huge. It's like 1,000 or something. Oh shoot, I was on the wrong layer. So I go to layer 2, and I just click a bunch. Okay, now I'm going to go back to this layer, Control D. I'm going to hold down Alt and sample whatever this was. It looks like it's gray. So now I'm going to go to Select Color Range. It's selecting that color range. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to go back to layer 2. I've got my brush selected, and now I can get that. Okay, so here's another tip. I remember that this used to be purple, but now it's white. If I mess up and just select too much and paint it all one color, I can always go back to my background layer, take the visibility off of everything. I'm going to sample that color again, that purple. I'm going to select color range. I'm going to decrease the fuzziness just a little bit. I'm going to go back to layer 2, turn it on, and I'm going to paint that purple again. Okay. Okay, when you get finished, what I want you to do is, on this top layer, you're going to go to Filter, Filter Gallery, and choose one of the artistic. You want to be able to tell, so don't choose Neon Glow, but you want to be able to tell what you've done. So I'm going to choose, I like the Rough Pastels. I'm going to choose Rough Pastels. You can change the stroke length if you want. You can change all these different things. Okay, and then you're going to hit OK, and go ahead and add that background layer back to it, and then save it. You've changed your hot air balloon into a painting.